Well, hello again. I'm still a bit out of breath because I just carried this package a few blocks. But yeah, we have a big box to unbox and you will have already seen it in the titles and the thumbnails. So I haven't taken a look at them yet. I've just opened the package so it's a little smoother. Right, let's see what we have got ourselves today. Yeah, there's helmets. And not just a few, a lot. A whole lot. That's crazy to see. There we go. Alright, where do we start? Where do we stop? I guess we'll just take it out like this and see what we have got. I did spend a lot on these. They weren't cheap. The price per helmet was good though. So there we go. Starting with this one, we have an M42. It's an NS62, lot number D228. And something that will become apparent pretty quickly about these is, well, first of all, these are Czech reissue helmets. And unfortunately, they all have these two holes in the front, which isn't great, but they can be filled in, so I don't really worry about that. You can see it has some surface rust, but it shouldn't be too bad. This is probably the worst area of it, but I'm pretty hopeful that these will pretty much have no pitting, that it's just surface rust that will, yeah, it's already kind of wiping off. Okay, let's continue. So these are all shell size 62 and 64. I wish there were more 64s, but that's how it is. Still, the price per helmet was good. Another NS62, lot number D230. So just two numbers away from this one, which is pretty interesting. But this one is in a lot nicer condition. It doesn't have as much corrosion from storage. I only bought this whole lot of 15, by the way, 15 helmets, because I know that a friend of mine is buying a lot of them off me. So this is not a side marked one, it's a rear marked one. You have an HKP 62, lot number 4891. So this is a fairly late helmet, but it's nice to see an HKP 62. For some reason I do like those, even if it's not my size. Looks like it even has some remnants of maybe factory paint beneath, but it's really just small amounts that are good to know what color it was, and that's it. Right, on to the next. This one came out easier, that's good. Maybe that's another 62. Yep, NS62. I already got a list with the different markings, roughly at least, from the seller, but nothing more than that. This has some weird tape beneath the paint. Not sure what that's about, but that's how it is. It is lot number D277. So another helmet that would have had a decal, like the other two NS62s. Let's see for this one, it looks a little bigger. Maybe this is it's an ET64. Again, like I said, all of these have the holes in the front. Lot number 1779. Very nice condition. This will be perfect as soon as I fill those in. I'll either try that with filler or yeah, don't be angry. Now this one I already saw in the photos, it wasn't great. Looks like it is another 64 and it's pretty stuck. Let me put you down for a minute. There we go. Right, here we are. CKL 64, lot number 3702. And yeah, it's just surface rust. That's good. It looked, well, you can see how bad it looks, but it's really not that bad. And these holes are already filled in, so a little sanding and this one's ready to be painted. That is very convenient. And it's already, yeah, stripped of paint. So that saves me some work, which is what I like to see. Next one is another ET64. Lot number 1782. So 3 numbers away from the other one. Again, pretty interesting to have these kind of neighbors, if you want to call them that. Now, let's continue with the last pile. Maybe we do it like this. This one, someone also already tried to fill in the holes. We have, right, it's lot number T769. This should be a Quist. Yeah, I can see just a little bit of the marking. It's very faint though. But it's a Q64 M40. Well, I'm guessing it's a 64. Let's see. That's actually a 62. I stand corrected. But there's so much space, it has to be a 62. Let's check out this one. NS62, lot number 1697. Very nice. Good condition, for sure. Now, the next one is, this one isn't great. It's got some pitting. I think that's an EF64. It is. I was hoping this one was gonna be a bit better because I was looking forward to an EF M40 because they are quite rare. But I mean, it's not too bad. It is definitely usable, just light pitting around there, and that's all there is. The inside is decent. You can kind of see the EF marking right there. All right, let's get this 62 on here, and the 62 as well. Yeah, it's a 64. Otherwise, it would have fit differently. Next one, another M40. Lot number 878. Again, it's got a bit of rust in the rim. The rest looks good. Let's see what it is. I'm guessing it's an ET. Yeah, you can kind of see it. It's right in the rust. But again, should be an ET64. And it's nice to have a ET M40 shell. Yeah, that's gonna be a 64. Come on, stay there. Now, what else do we have? There should be one M35 in this lot, which is the one I'm kind of most hopeful for. This one is getting stuck again. This is another M40. There we go. Lot number DN200 Q64. This one's also very nice. Yeah, just got a bit of corrosion there, but that should be no problem. Now let's see. It's another M40, and it's again pretty stuck. So there we go. It's an HKP 64, and it's lot number 1020, which is pretty interesting. I find these HKP 64 M40s pretty unique because they're the only M40s that have the 3-letter code. Right. There we go. I think this is the M35. Come on. Stay there. The second to last helmet. And it's a nice one. I will say that. Let's see what we have got ourselves. It's an NS64, lot number N164. That's not a prefix I've seen before. It's pretty interesting, but it is definitely an M35. Well, I'll have to see how this one dates, but I will definitely hang on to this one because I've wanted a very nice condition M35, and this is definitely one. Just need to fill in the holes. And the last one, I think this is an HKP 342. Or is it? No, it isn't. And it's an ET. Yes. ET64, lot number 1781. Again, very close to the other one. And that wraps it up. All 15 helmets. That is a lot. Let's get this out the way. And yeah, just take a look. So yeah, I think that's going to wrap it up for this video. I won't restore all of these myself. Most of the 64 shells I will sell to a friend, which he will restore, and the rest, well, I will see. But this is definitely very nice, I have to say. And I hope you enjoyed this little chaotic unboxing, and I'll hopefully see you next time. Bye!